The most normal of family time, now a rarity in single mother Yasameen's life. She and her 7-year-old daughter, Linda, go outside sparingly to escape the house. Most of the day, their time is spent in their four walls.
So it is, hard to us, and we hope every day when we wake up to see less cases than the other day, but I don't know how we will get through the lockdown.
The chemical engineer from Iraq is finding living week to week really challenging without the work she was doing to supplement her parenting payment.
With the lockdown, it is, hard to pay the bills, especially, the electricity and the internet and the renter and all these things.
The situation is becoming comparable to Victoria's second wave lockdown. Migrants, young workers and single parents are the most exposed.
There is that phrase being used at the moment that we're all in this pandemic together. This is incorrect. Those people who are disadvantaged and or vulnerable are experiencing this so much worse, and that economic insecurity is not shared.
The more harshly locked down local government areas have some of the lowest median weekly incomes in Sydney. At Nasrullah's household, almost a dozen family members are all bunkered down together across a house and a granny flat.
We did have plans just before the lockdown to find another house because it's very crowded inside, but that didn't happen because of the lockdown and sudden restriction on the people in Blacktown.
This is where I live. This is my home.
He doesn't have space for a desk in his room, so finds other spaces to hit the books. The laptop, though, can be a luxury.
My sister, who's also doing HSC right now, we too have a laptop, but we have to still share it with my other siblings.
On the weekend, he works casually at a supermarket, but it's a trade-off. It helps pay the bills, but increases his risk of getting the virus.
I know I'm very healthy and fit. It might not have so much bad impact on me, but it will certainly have really bad impact on my mom. And it's very scary when I think about it.
Members of his family have been in and out of work through the lockdown.
If you take the case of large homes where there is crowding there and a number of people unable to work, the economic insecurity is likely to be harsher for those families, those homes.
Workers in freight and food distribution have been some of the most at risk of workplace exposures.
You'll do something in the house like cooking or something, but you come back and sit down. Like, that's where depression kicks in. You'll be like, I hope I go back to my own country or something, because like I'm trying to see a change from the government, but like the news and everything, and like you're seeing like we're not going anywhere, you'll be so depressed.
Warehouse worker Steve Giroge is isolating for a second fortnight in as little as a month after 2 separate worksite scares.
The way the cases are going like this, we never know, so we just get confused and like not knowing what to do next. And the government is the people we're relying on, but like they're showing us there's nothing.
Some in Sydney's west and southwest are asking what's next. They've been under the harshest of restrictions for about a month and case numbers remain high compared to the rest of Sydney. There's little hope on the horizon and they desperately want the state government to try something different.
I believe that we're going to see a very wide gap between the most disadvantaged and the least disadvantaged after all of these lockdowns.
What they can control is vaccination. Yasameen's fully jabbed and Nasrullah was so excited to get his second dose this week.
I hope other people do that as well, so we're out of this pandemic sooner rather than later.
A strong plea with a lot at stake. Tim Swanston, ABC News, Western Sydney.